Roosevelt direct patrilineal line, positive for haplogroup I-1.
It's a fascinating story, a journey of survival. Thousands of miles over thousands of years led to this amazing man. From a hunter to a king, let me tell you how it all began. We are his sons. We are I-1. We are his sons. We are I-1. From the dawn of history to the Viking Age, his sons sail open seas to lands unknown. Fierce warriors in battle as the legends go. From a hunter to a king, let me tell you how it all began. We are his sons.
Chapter 1. Understanding the Genealogy. The progenitor of the Roosevelt family in the United States was Klaes Martensen van Roosevelt. He was born circa 1623 in the Netherlands. He emigrated to the New World and died in the Dutch colony of New Amsterdam in 1659. The Dutch colony of New Amsterdam would eventually be taken over by the British and from henceforth would be known as New York. Klaes' son, Nicholas, would change the spelling of the surname from Van Roosevelt to simply Roosevelt, and he would be the direct patrilineal ancestor to both Presidents Theodore and Franklin Roosevelt and our Roosevelt tester in the family tree DNA database. The Roosevelt tester's current terminal subclade is I-S4691, and its parent branch, IBY213758, has 7 testers in a database thus far. 4 of them claim the Netherlands for their earliest known patrilineal country of origin, and 3 of them claim an unknown origin. But I know exactly who those 3 testers are, and all 3 of them have Dutch surnames. I also want to add that both sibling branches, I-S4691 and I-S9218, both have the prefix of S. And I believe that these SNPs were discovered in the 2014 study, Whole Genome Sequence Variation, Population Structure, and Demographic History of the Dutch Population, adding even more evidence for this connection between the Roosevelt direct patrilineal line and the country of the Netherlands. Even though Family Tree DNA has President Franklin Roosevelt listed as the notable connection in their database, as you can see in the graphic that I created, the Family Tree DNA Roosevelt tester is indeed more closely related to President Theodore Roosevelt. Chapter 2. Scandinavian Prehistory. I believe that haplogroup I-1 originated in modern-day Sweden around 4,600 years ago. So this is where I would expect the Roosevelt direct patrilineal line to have been living back then. Based on ancient DNA evidence and modern distributions, I believe that the Roosevelt forefathers were living in the general Scandinavian region for several millennia, at least through to the Roman Iron Age. The most closely related ancient DNA sample to the Roosevelt direct patrilineal line is VK446, who was discovered on the island of Funen in modern-day Denmark during the Viking Age. He shares a common patrilineal ancestor with the Roosevelts during the Roman Iron Age around 195 CE, according to Family Tree DNA age estimates. VK446 was mentioned in the 2020 study, Population Genomics of the Viking World. The archaeological site of Galgadil, where VK446 was discovered, is also mentioned in the 2014 research article, Galgadil, Isotopic studies of a Viking cemetery on the Danish island of Funen, AD 800 to 1050. In the following map from the research article, you can see the location of Galgadil on the island of Funen. VK446 was grave LS in the Viking Age cemetery. VK446 was also analyzed in the preprint Steppe Ancestry in Western Eurasia and the spread of the Germanic languages. He was assigned to the 0121 South Scandinavian Autosomal Genetic Cluster. Chapter 3: Migration to the Netherlands. In the preprint, there was a graphic showing how this Iron Age dark green South Scandinavian Autosomal Genetic Cluster spread westward to the Netherlands and England during the migration period, and then throughout the Danish islands and parts of Sweden during the Viking Age. With all 7 modern testers of the IBY 213758 subclade having some connection with the Netherlands, this common patrilineal ancestor might have been born there during the early Middle Ages. Another possibility is that the age estimates are not exact, are off by a few centuries, and that these are actually Viking Age migrations. We know that Dorestad in the Netherlands was a major trading hub during the Viking Age, and we also know that Danish Vikings raided and traded and settled in the Netherlands during the Viking Age. So these could be alternative possibilities for how the Roosevelt patrilineal line might have entered the Netherlands from the general Scandinavian region. Lastly, I want to add that the Roosevelts are my closest notable connections thus far. Our patrilineal lines most likely diverged apart sometime during the migration period with the I-S4691 subclade. It's difficult to know for certain exactly where this common patrilineal ancestor lived, but if I had to guess, I would say most likely somewhere in the green shaded regions of the following map. Thanks for watching.